Hey everyone, welcome back to No Because Let's Talk About It, where I interview different guests and talk about related topics until they say something that's worth digging deeper into, where then I will say, No, because let's talk about it. Today is the first episode that I'm filming. This is my pilot episode. This is where my villain arc begins, my podcasting arc begins. Like, listen, I feel like I should just introduce myself properly, if that's the case. I have a notepad because, it's a learning process and you will be on this process with me. Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty of who I am and what this podcast is for. First, if you're watching this digitally where you can see me talking to you, I have a camera right here, but a camera right there. I should be looking to the camera right there, but I'm looking at the camera right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this so I could be looking at the camera up there. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Aaliyah. I'm 20 years old. I'm located in the North Houston region. And personally, let me tell you why I started this podcast, okay? I started this podcast because not only do I talk a lot, I do enjoy me some really fun story times. I love chatting it up with my friends and stuff like that, and I love literally digging deeper into conversations that I think are hilarious. I have so many hilarious conversations. It's crazy. Also, another thing to know about me is that I'm a chatter. I like to talk a lot. I've been told I talk really fast. To me, I feel like I'm going a normal pace. But for other people, it tends to be a little bit much. But it's okay. We're here for it. I'm here for it. And as long as you're here for it, we can be here for it. You feel me? I already told you the purpose of this podcast. The purpose of this podcast is for comedic and fun and just to have a fun conversation. Like I'm talking to you like I would talk to anybody else. First, I can tell you what day it is today. So whenever I post this, you know the timeline of what I'm saying. Today is Sunday the 8th, and because I live in Texas, SZA is performing here in Houston soon. Let me get into it. Let me tell you why. Because let me tell you what happened. Oh my God, I already have a story to tell you. I have quite a week. I feel like shit happens to me to the point where it's just like, it's almost hilarious to retell because it's just like, are you serious? I feel like sometimes my life is a movie. Personally, I feel like I'm the main character of my own story because I am. Like, why wouldn't I be? It's just like if I'm living my own life and I'm going to die in this life, I might as well live it like I'm the main character. I feel like that by itself is already understandable. Let me tell you a couple things first. I also have a shitty ass memory. So if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it. So let me write it down, okay? So first, the people that I'm going to have on this podcast, I feel like that by itself is something that should be talked about the most. I'm going to have, I want to have like a good selection of people, like really nothing specific, like not to be in any niche or anything. I want funny people to be on my podcast. I want people who I generally have a really good relationship with, or bless me, have some type of, I could see myself having some type of relationship with, and not a romantic one. I mean, a very much so like a platonic one. I speak with great diction because I have a stutter. So if you see a stutter and I let it slip inside of my editing, don't even point it out because I will ignore it. Okay. But yeah, I told a lot of people, not a lot, I told a handful of people that I have a podcast going on, and I bought my setup and everything, and I'm just going for it. You know why? Because sometimes you don't need to tell the people the moves that you make, and you should just make them in silence, and they should just see you. It's like having an ex that did you dirty, and then you go and you tell that, you don't even talk to that ex, but you don't block them, but you also don't follow them, but you let them follow you. So that way you can see, so that way they can see that you're doing great without them. It's that vindictiveness inside of me. Because let me tell you, I think I'm going on to my third gap year of not being in college, but I'm supposed to be going back to college this upcoming fall. However, let me tell you why. I graduated high school when I was 18. And the moment I graduated college, I moved out of my mom's house. Everything went to shit. Go to school. Please go to school. If you don't go to school, be successful. If you can't be successful without going to school, go back to school. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm doing? Going back to school. Okay? Because you don't know everything. And I promise you, if you think you do, I promise you, you don't. Okay. Now that I've gotten that out the way, I've gotten that vent out the way, on to the next one. the type of people in my life that I will probably introduce you to. A lot of people won't be, because I don't want to share everything from my personal life, but I do want to share the funny aspects. I always have a great story time to tell of what happened to me this last week. I could be like, guess what happened to me? Y'all will not believe. Oh, just from saying that alone, let's talk about it. You see, let's talk about it. And I could tell you a situation that had happened when I got paid, because I do work a job. I do work a job where I get paid bi-weekly like anybody else my age, 20 years old. You feel me? And so I'm not going to tell you where I work, but I'm going to tell you I got paid. Let me just say that. I got paid. And I got paid probably about $930. 900 No. That's too much. God, that's too much. I know I didn't work that much. I think I paid $850. That sounds right about right. I got paid $850. I paid all my bills because I do live, I live in an apartment. So I pay all my bills, and then I had some money left. I had a nice amount of money left, to the point where I was going to be able to go to the SZA concert. Listen, this ties together, and let me tell you why. It ties together because I don't even want to say it. I'm so freaking embarrassed. It ties together in the way of it being I want to cry. This is so embarrassing. Y'all, this is where things get shitty. I was shopping on Temu, and I had a cart put together for like a week, and it was like $400 worth of stuff, right? And my card was connected. I thought my card was locked, didn't think anything of it, right? I was trying to do Afterpay on it, and so I clicked the option where it was like, oh, go to payment, right? And I went to payment, and instead of bringing me to payment, it said payment complete, and I was like, oh. My heart never dropped so fast. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And so I tried to switch over. It was connected to my Cash App card, right? Tried to switch over to the Cash App, and my Face ID was not working it was not working for anything. I was like, yo, it is too dark. I tried to brighten up the brightness, and it still was just like, sorry, put in your password. Put in my password. As I was putting in my password to log my card, it took the money out. Y'all, I want you to feel the pain that I felt when my heart dropped when it took $388 out of my account. Nonsense. I was like, oh my God, I tried to cancel it. When I tried to cancel, you know what it told me? It was going to take 7 to 14 days for the money to get back so it could prevent fraud. However, the concert was in 7 to 14 days, so I would not have gotten that money back in time for the concert, and I was not placing my bets on waiting business days. Y'all. So now we're waiting for the clothes to get here because I didn't cancel the order. I mean, it was already too late. I already ordered it by accident, tried to cancel it, wasn't going to fit the timeline. I was like, I might as well get something out of this. And so I'm waiting for the clothes to get here. When it gets here, do you guys want a haul? I don't know. It's literally $380. It's $400 worth of stuff. Like I spent $20 on Temu the day before, and then on purpose. And then the day after, $380. So it's $400 worth of shit inside of that order, and I better get it all. The amount of money I spent, I better get it all, and it all better fit. So I'm going to the gym because I got everything in a size 6, and if nothing fits, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, that's what happened. And so because of that situation where the money was taken out of my account and it wasn't going to be in time for the SZA concert, I can't go to the SZA concert, which is this weekend. It's in 7 days. It's on Saturday. I've been looking forward to this. First, I wanted to go to the ACL festival. Then I couldn't go to the ACL festival because financially, I just couldn't go, And so then I wanted to go to the SZA concert, which was the same day on the 14th here in Texas. So can't go to any of it. I'm going to peel an orange like that. Ooh. Now I'm finna eat it, and you're gonna have to hear everything. So I'm gonna turn the gain up. Okay. I apologize. But yeah, in a nutshell, what's been happening lately? No, because let's talk about it. I'm talking about something. You want to go in deeper on it. You want to initiate something that says, yo, let's talk about that. We're not just going to skip past that. Let's talk about that. That's exactly what that means. I turned a phrase into a podcast and I'm going to make it work. You feel me? Let me know what you guys want to see. This is just a little short one, like a little introduction. Now you know that I'm having financial problems and I probably will not be seeing SZA. So if I'm seeing SZA, it's by a grace of God. And I need to pray on it because if I don't go, listen, y'all. Oh my God, let's talk about that. SZA is so smoking hot. SZA is so beautiful. She makes me cry. And she's notorious for canceling her concerts. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine if she cancels her concert in Houston. I don't know why, but I'm praying that she cancels her concert in Houston. So if I can't see her, no one can. I don't give a fuck if that's selfish. I don't. Because if I can't see her, no one can. Are you serious right now? And I know I did it to myself. If she would have canceled her concert in Houston, I would have been happy. I would have been like, okay, nobody's seeing SZA. I can't see SZA. Nobody can see SZA. Me and SZA, we have a toxic relationship, but I love her so much. She makes my back shiver in all of the best ways. All of the best ways. So it's just the fact that, y'all, I'm going through it right now. Let me eat an orange for the real ones right now. This orange is juicy. They in season this year. I had some pretty sour oranges the last couple of months. I deserve this. But yeah, this is my cute little setup. I have another mic over here for my guest, and this is why there's another chair right here. I got my little sign up there. I'm doing me, y'all, and I'm gonna do it right. As for my hair, if you see it, if you're watching the video on like YouTube or you're looking at this snippet or anything like that, ooh, I don't know if y'all heard that. I feel like I have arthritis. Oh, got it from my grandma. Ooh, Lord, I can't be the only one who I heard and I felt that. Oh, y'all, I should be a chiropractor the way I'm breaking my own bones. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't even know where I was going with this. I'm supposed to get two strand twist in my hair today. That's why my hair is cut. If you're watching this video on YouTube and my hair is cut short, normally I try different hairstyles. You can look at my or different colored hairstyles. You can look at my TikTok for that. I have like 16 different hairstyles. 16 may be an overkill, but every month I keep the same hairstyle in and I change it to a different color. My favorite hairstyle that I've worn so far are individual braids, like box braids, and the color white, not gray, not silver, but white. And I can only get it from one general area. Considering where I live, I have to do like a 20-minute drive to go get it. And you know what? It's worth it. I would take that 20-minute drive every time. But yeah, I like multicolors in my hair. I like people looking at my hair. I want them to be like, wow, hair is gorgeous. Like, yeah, I know. You think I was gonna walk around looking crazy? Be so for real right now. But no, for real. I really think that we can do some more like get to know me questions and stuff like that. Some cool little stories. I just wanted to come in here, pop in, introduce myself. How old am I? Where I'm located at? Basically tell you what this is gonna be about. I'm gonna have some of my funniest friends on here because I love my friends. My friends keep me going for some reason. For some reason, by the grace of God. A lot of my friends are like work friends. Like, I don't have a lot of friends that I left high school with because I don't think my last year of high school I utilized it to make friends. I basically utilized it for my education. I graduated with a 3.9, and I will forever flex that because I'm literally like a bag of bricks right now. But I'm getting that grind back. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, I guess, let me wrap this up by telling you my outro that I worked so hard to write. All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with myself. Don't miss next week's episode with our surprise guest. It's a surprise because I don't know who it is yet. And if you missed last week's episode, you know where to listen to it, here on Spotify or on Apple Music or wherever I'm streaming this. You could look at a bunch of cute little clippets all over my social media accounts. You feel me? I try to post every week from now, after today, and comment who you really want to see next because I really want to have different people here. And if we can make it happen, then anything can happen.